You ever find yourself looking for that secret formula for betting? You know, a system that seems so simple, so logical, that it feels like it just can't lose? Well, today we're going to dive into one of the most famous and, let me tell you, one of the most dangerous betting systems ever created.
I mean, it's the ultimate dream, right? For anyone who places a bet. Finding some foolproof method to turn betting into a predictable, steady income. It's an incredibly powerful idea. And for centuries, one particular strategy has claimed to be the answer to that very question.
So this system, it's called the Martingale Strategy. And on the surface, honestly, it looks like a work of genius, like a mathematical masterpiece designed to beat the odds through pure, simple logic.
Okay, so the concept is brilliantly simple. You lose a bet? No big deal. You just double your stake for the next one. And you keep doubling after every single loss until, bam, you finally get a win. That one single win is designed to completely wipe out all your previous losses and still leave you with a nice little profit. It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it?
All right, so let's break this down. How does this actually play out in a real-world scenario? Because the beauty of the Martingale, what pulls people in, is its straightforward, step-by-step process.
You see? It's just a simple little loop. You bet, you lose, you double. You bet, you lose, you double again. Then you bet, you win, and you reset the whole thing, pocketing your profit. It feels so controlled, so methodical. Let's see how the numbers actually add up.
Okay, check this out. This is the magic of the Martingale in action. Let's say you start with a simple €10 bet on something with even money odds, like a coin flip. Okay, you lose. So next bet is 20. You lose again, so you bet 40. A third loss in a row, you bet 80. Now after those 3 losses, you're down €70 total. But then, on that fourth bet, you finally win. Your €80 stake brings back €160. And just like that, after all that stress, you haven't just recovered the €150 you staked, you've actually made a €10 profit. Exactly what your first bet was. It worked perfectly. At this point, you're probably thinking, this is it. This is a guaranteed moneymaker. Ah, and right there, that is the crucial question, isn't it? Because if it were really this easy, we'd all be sipping cocktails on a beach somewhere. The beautiful, simple logic we just walked through, it hides a brutal and completely unforgiving reality. You see, the Martingale strategy doesn't just have one little problem. Oh no, it has 3 catastrophic system-breaking flaws that transform it from a guaranteed win into a near-certain path to blowing up your entire bankroll. The first flaw is the big one. The math works, sure, but only if you have a bottomless pit of money. A losing streak isn't just possible, it's statistically inevitable. And when it happens, your required stake, it grows at a terrifying exponential rate. Let me just show you what I mean. You start small, a manageable €10. No problem at all. After 1 loss, your next bet is 20, still feeling okay. 2 losses, it's €40. It's getting a little more serious now. 3 losses, and now you're staking 80. You can feel the pressure building. After just 4 losses in a row, you need to bet €160. That's more than all your previous losses put together. 5 losses, that's 320. 6 losses, you're putting €640 on a single bet, all just to win back your original 10. And after just 7 straight losses, which, by the way, is not that uncommon, your next bet needs to be a staggering €1,280. Just look at that. This chart just screams how insane this gets. That single 8th bet is larger than all the 7 previous bets combined. You're risking over €1,000 just to win back your original 10. Eventually, one of 2 things happens. You run out of money or you run out of nerve. Either way, the system breaks. And you know what? Even if you did have unlimited money, there are 2 other real-world things that'll stop you cold. First, betting limits. Bookmakers all have them. You'll quickly hit a ceiling where you literally can't place the required bet, and boom, the system collapses. Second, the house edge. An odds of 2.00 never means a true 50-50 chance. The bookie's margin means the odds are always slightly against you, and the Martingale does absolutely nothing to fix that. So if it's so mathematically doomed, you have to ask, why do people keep falling for it? Well, it's because the Martingale isn't just a math system, it's an incredibly powerful psychological trap. And right here, this is the conflict, right? It's about how it feels versus what's actually happening. Most of the time, the system seems like it's working. You're collecting these frequent, small wins,
And that creates this powerful illusion that you're in control. You feel like you've found a secret. But the reality? The reality is that a single, inevitable losing streak is always lurking. And when it hits, it doesn't just cause a loss, it erases everything.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly sums up the Martingale experience. You could have months of disciplined, small gains completely annihilated in one afternoon, just because you ran into that one bad streak that outgrew your bankroll or slammed into the betting limit.
So, let's wrap this up. What's the final takeaway here? When we strip away all the seductive logic and just look at the cold, hard facts, the verdict on the Martingale strategy becomes crystal clear.
I mean, just look at the difference. It couldn't be more black and white. The Martingale is all about chasing losses with bigger and bigger risk. It's a system built on hoping luck will save you. A professional strategy is the complete opposite. It's about managing risk with consistent stakes, finding long-term value, and relying on actual analysis, not just blind hope.
So in the end, the Martingale strategy might feel like a system for winning. But what it really is, it's just a system for deciding how quickly you lose everything. It doesn't give you an edge. It just makes the inevitable crash that much more dramatic. So is there a system that guarantees a win? Well, the Martingale isn't it. It's a mathematical guarantee of total loss.